So hello everyone, this video is dedicated to all those students who are currently going to universities or might be going to universities in the next few years. And if you're planning to be a college student, this video is meant for you because I'm going to be sharing a few tricks and tips you can follow along and you can pre-prepare before going into the university. So the first tip is do not take unnecessary classes. Since as a university student, as a college student, we got a lot of classes on our schedule and some of those are just unimportant to us. Those classes makes no sense, but they're still in the schedule because of course university has to wait some time. So in order not to waste your time taking those classes, just
bunk them.
I have a valid reason why I'm saying to bunk the classes. As an engineering student myself, I got a lot of useless classes which had no benefit in my career. But we just had to take it because we are engineering students. We are supposed to take those classes. For example, in my first year, because I'm a computer science student, and as a computer science student, I don't need to know the knowledge of chemistry. I don't need to know how mechanical engineering works. I don't need to know why civil engineering works. I don't know why they taught it, but yeah, we were taught a lot of classes and we had to take them because if we do not have required attendance and credits for the classes, we may not be able to give the examinations, which happens in a lot of universities, which is pretty common structures of the university. Now, which leads us to the second tip, which is maintain a decent image in your college because it really matters. Since you are going to be a university student, and if you're already a university student, your image matters, at least in front of your professors, because if you maintain a decent image, if you maintain a good image, if you portray yourself as a student who is at least dedicated to study, even if he doesn't attend the classes regularly, but if you are dedicated to studies, if you are investing your time instead of wasting it and your professor knows about it, then it's really going to help you out. It is really important that you know this because sometimes your professor is going to be the one who's going to give you the marks. So make sure that your professor has a good image about you. He knows how dedicated you are. Even if you are not dedicated, even if you're wasting your time and not studying, please maintain a good image in front of your professor because it is really important. He's going to give you the marks, he's going to give you the internals, and he's going to be the one who's going to be responsible for the next few years of your university, which leads us to the next tip to make our university easier, which is the third tip. Understanding the concept is important than the memorization. I needed to understand it in my way because that's exactly what I did in my university years, right? Especially in like my second semester and third semester. This is exactly the thing that I followed. When you're in a university, studying can be really difficult, even if it's the most easiest subject for you, even if it was the most easiest concept which wouldn't even take time to learn, but you may become too lazy to spend your time learning it. And it happens with a lot of students because we are in university, we just we have studied in school time. Now we want some free time, we want to enjoy ourselves, we want to explore new things, right? So we don't have time to study, and to be honest, nobody really studies, right? They're all gonna be cramming for the exams, and it's exactly what happens. So instead of just memorizing the whole thing, just try to learn the concept of how that thing is done, and you're done for the exam, especially in your mid-sem. If you're going through your end sem, then of course you gotta study for the exams, but for the mid-sems, this is the exact thing that works. Tip 4, code regularly. Now this tip is especially meant for the engineering students who are pursuing computer science because I want you people to know that coding regularly really matters. Most of the students are going to be joining the council, they'll be joining new clubs, new societies, and they might be learning something new, right? And a lot of students get into the video editing, graphic designing, photography, videography, all of these areas and fields that you're going to explore in your first year. But I want you to be clear about your goal.
If you want to be
a software engineer in the future, then make sure that you are coding regularly. Even if it's just one project per month, make sure that you're completing that project. Make sure that you are coding regularly throughout your college years, because it is going to really matter when you're going to come in your second year or your third year, when you're actually asked to get an internship for the college, and when you're going to realize that your friends are actually getting a lot of internship offers and you're the only one who doesn't know anything. So make sure that you are coding regularly, building up your concept, and making regular projects. Sixth part is for all the university students, which is maintaining your health. Please take care of your health, because we have irregular sleep cycle in university. We are going to be awake the whole night and might be sleeping for 2 hours and going to university. This is a common cycle. Not all students sleep at night early. Most of the students, especially in university, prefer sleeping late night, and some might be gaming, some might be scrolling the reels, some might be having a good phone calls. Whatever the reason is, there are only few students who sleep early. Even if you do not prefer sleeping early, make sure that you're maintaining your health. Make sure that you're taking proper diets. Do not eat fast food too much, because you're going to have pimples. You're not going to take care of yourself. University is going to teach you how you take care of yourself. University is going to teach you how you can care about yourself, because you're going to be completely free. Nobody is going to take care of you. Your mom is not going to be there to put on a restriction on you, right? So you're going to eat whatever you want, you're going to hang out with whoever you want, and you're going to sleep however you want, right? I want you to please take care of your health, because this is really important, right? In university days, getting unhealthy, getting sick, and getting admitted into the hospitals is pretty common in students. So do not be one of them. Now, this is the bonus tip of the video, and this is the very last tip, which is the 7th tip of the video. Make your resume early. Making a resume early can be really benefiting to you, because once you want to make your own resume, you're going to know what skills you have, how much experience you have, what are you lacking, what you need to work on. All of these things can be analyzed just by making your own resume. Make sure that you're following up every single one of the tips, because these are the tips that I have personally experienced, right? And some of them have given me lessons. Some of them has been done by me early and has gotten results. So these are the tips that I want to share with you today, and I might be seeing you in my next video. Till then, see you later. Keep smiling, keep working. Bye bye.